Hello, friend Mormo here, and today I'm reviewing a Netflix show, a Netflix original called Sweet Tooth, and it was based off of a DC comic in the Vertigo line. And I know I was a big fan of Hellblazer from DC Vertigo, and this show is a really good show. Season one has 8 episodes, and it takes place in the future. It's like a science fiction type show, and it's through flashbacks you find out that the world went through a pandemic of this thing they called the sick, and it was a virus that killed most people. And you could tell you had it because your pinky finger would start wiggling, and and then at the same time as the virus killing all these people, babies born were hybrids, which is like half human, half animal. And so this story is about a hybrid who's raised by his father, who's played by Will Forte, and he goes out into the woods and finds a cabin in the middle of nowhere, and just raises the kid in solitude and stuff, and then eventually the kid has to go on an adventure to try and find his mom. And this story, it's a really good story. It's really fun to watch. It was a little difficult to get into at first just because it tells several different stories as you watch it. And so, me watching it, I was mostly interested in the Sweet Tooth story of Gus, the young boy with the antlers who's part deer. And that was the story I was interested in, but it kept going back and forth to this doctor and his wife who had the sick, and the doctor's trying to cure her, and then a sanctuary for hybrid kids. And but if you stick with it, it all makes sense at the end as the stories start to intertwine. And so definitely give it some time and stick with it. Like I say, you'll want to watch all of the stories that it tells, and it's just really neat. It has really good acting. It's really well made. The boy Gus is a really good actor, and he teams up with this big black dude who used to be a football player as they go cross country trying to find his mom. And that dude was a really good actor. All of the actors do a really good job. It's a really fun show, and I suggest you give it a watch because Netflix hasn't green lighted the second season yet, and I'm really wanting to see what happens next. So I'm encouraging as many people as I can to watch season one so that season two gets greenlit. And I never read the comic. I just read an article that said the comic is really different than the show, and that the show kind of tones down a lot of the violence and nihilism of the comic, and so that it can get the like age 12 rating or whatever. Just drinking some water. But Sweet Tooth is a rad show on Netflix. Definitely check it out. And thanks so much for watching. And please thumbs up, please comment, please subscribe and ring the bell. Please share because sharing is caring. And visit moremozine.com. Thanks so much.